Okay, prepare to be sick of this walk. This is the third video I've done on this walk, but I think it's actually probably going to be like every time I stop recording, I feel like I have another idea of like something that I want to share that I feel like could be of value to you. So, well, let me just record it real quick and then I'm almost back to the house. And as you can see, I'm a little bit out of breath. Clearly an indication that I'm a little bit out of shape, but we're not going to talk about that. So yeah, let's talk about ways that you can get out of your own way, okay? And just finally start creating content. Because if you're watching this, you're probably considering doing something online. I feel like, or if you're probably thinking about releasing something or doing something. And you've been kind of like teeter-tottering on it, like letting the start stop you, or kind of, if you're anything like me, feeling a little perfectionistic. And if this video is anything, I mean, as shaky and um, unpolished as it is, I will say, yes, I do have some gear, like the audio is hopefully in good shape. We'll see once I try to post this. Um, but um, I think if you're in a space where you're trying to release something, like this video is for you. And this video is to help you demystify like how to get started. And so I'm going to tell you the first thing that I want you to do is, like, I wish you could see this. I'll probably figure out a way to show you this, but like I've heard creators talk all the time about audio. So if you're going to just invest in something, number one, you should just use what you got. Use your phone, figure out a way to amplify your audio just a little bit. And I'll even like figure out a way to put some clips or overlay some of my recent Instagram videos that I've been doing. But basically, like, the thing that you need to do is just press record and get moving, because what'll happen is the momentum will come. Like me just deciding to record, all of a sudden, like this week, I've probably done more content than I've done in years combined, because I've simplified my approach, and it literally just requires me to just press record and get going. Let me explain a little bit more. So right now I'm just using my phone, got this little audio source here, but when I've recorded some Instagram videos earlier earlier this week, um, I had, some stuff sitting around from all of my different attempts to start creating content. And I found myself, because we have family in town for a little bit, my mother-in-law's here for a few weeks. Um, like I've even more limited space, because basically we've converted my office, the extra bedroom, which is my office, into a guest room. So I'm literally using just the side of our bedroom as both an office and a place to create content, which before, the old me would have just used that as, a reason why I just need to delay and try again later and all the above. And yeah, I find myself now at a place where now committing to just do it, committing to just get started, get going. Like, I am creating content like a content creating machine. Like, literally on this walk right now, I have found myself creating 3 videos. And I think before, I would have tried to make everything so perfect, get everything in line, in terms of like, okay, well, what day am I going to record, and what this and what, and I think there's something to be said about just committing and going. And if you commit and you just go, you can tweak and amplify and perfect as you go along. And also, I'm learning to just get over what I look like. too, because I find myself, even on this walk, I find myself like, you know, around people and they're like looking like, this is interesting. This guy's walking with his phone. I'm imagining them saying this to themselves, but you know, they might notice. But then I also have to realize too that people do not care. And I think that's the other thing that we really, really, really have to understand. I'm talking to both you and me right now. Like, we put a whole lot of thought into what other people are thinking. And the truth of the matter is, like, people don't care. Like, they might comment, and we take their comments, and really, it's a throwaway comment, and it's just a knee jerk reaction or something like that. But we'll take it and we'll assign so much value to it and like let that thing stick with us. When in fact, I heard Kev on stage talking, Kevin Fredericks, but Kev on stage is his handle. Um, and he was talking about how he releases like, I think it was like 6 or 8 videos a day. And he's like, look, I know it's not going to be your favorite video, but the one thing that I can do is I know that I'm going to create enough content to where that you are going to see me. And so I think that's the lesson to take away. And that is like, you just got to get out of your own way, simplify your system, like eliminate all the friction for you to get started. And once you get started, literally, like, don't hesitate, push the gas all in. And so what does that look like for me right now? Well, it's like, I want to, as part of my little 45-day challenge to myself, I'm committing to do more content. And I was like, oh, I'm gonna make sure that I'm moving at least 30 minutes a day. And so uh another term that we can use is habit stacking. James Clear talks about this in Atomic Habits. And so on this time that I have right now during my walk, I'm creating content. As I think of authentic ideas and things that I think that could be of value, I'm just pressing record and I'm talking to you. And I'm hoping that this will resonate with, and I think this is the part for me that I really have to get. If this resonates with one person and that person comments and says, hey, this helped me, then this is a win because I needed to take a walk anyway, right? With these terrible angles on my video, but I needed to take this walk anyway. So I was already at a point of improving that 1% better. But then to habit stack and to create value like this, then it puts me in a position to where I am gaining the muscle of at least just doing proof of concept, getting comfortable talking on camera, the discipline of creating in any moment, the discipline of doing it when you don't feel like it. You know, all of the above. It's literally getting the reps in. And I feel like having done that, it puts me in a position to where, let's just say, 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 videos from now, when I decide to tweak based on the things that I've learned from these early stage videos, I'm going to be that much better, that much further. And you hopefully will be rocking with me the whole way. So, um, yeah, I think I don't know how many ways, if I said it at the beginning of this video, that we were going to talk about how to get out of your own way and what way that we're on right now. I'm just talking, but I think you get it. I think there's another piece of this puzzle, and the other piece of this puzzle is like creating space for rest. There's something that I've noticed that, for me, kind of in this season where I'm trying to do content, create community online that opens up another stream of revenue, is that it can be all consuming. you know? You can like part of I think getting out of your own way is like realizing that you gotta live while you're building, you know? You're yes, you can get a lot of progress, you can get a lot of things done, but at a certain point you do have to like turn it off, rest, and I think in the rest, sometimes the inspiration comes for more. Um, and so, today's Saturday, uh, my wife and daughter and mother-in-law went to the store, and so I'm like taking a walk while they're doing that. And then we got a trick or treat thing later on today. I'm gonna be fully present in that. Might pull out the camera for some family photos. Um, but um, and by family photos, let me be very specific too. I taking a tangent here. Go with me. I saw um these photos that I was like trying to gather to do this birthday post for my daughter. And like I realized that capturing moments with her, or of her at the various stages is so important because like she's grown so much over these 5 years. And so yeah, I'll be definitely be taking my phone out to capture some uh during this trick or treat thing that they got it going at her school today. Um, but yes, take the rest, and then as part of the rest, get inspiration for what you want to do next. And and I think by just doing that, like literally committing to execute by making your setup simpler, I think you're going to be way further than you can imagine. But you just gotta put one foot in front of the other and get started. And if you do, after watching this video, especially if you're watching this far, like I think it's time for you to execute. And if you do, my question for you is, would you be so gracious to let me know how you executed? And I would love to check it out. Like, I really want to see it. Um, and, I think right now the community is small enough that if right now I'm imagining like one person watching this video. So I'm like, if you are the one person that's watching this video, I literally will see it and I would love to check it out. We can meet, have a nice little conversation about it. And yeah, like I think it'll be great. All right. Well, I think this really is the last video on this little walk, but more videos to come. Thanks for rocking with me. Talk to you soon.